Azul. Et bonjour à tous. So today I want to show you the main beach in Essaouira. I don't live far from there. We're staying actually it's maybe 1 kilometer maximum. Check out the horse-drawn carriages in the nice government building, in the nice houses around here. Yes, we want to go and look at the beach, and we want to go and look at that myth, that castle in the sand myth, where, you know, Jimi Hendrix had supposedly written that great song. Well, let's see if that's true. Me personally, actually, I think it's a mediocre song by Jimi Hendrix, but, you know, it's still alright. I mean, Jimmy's always cool, right? I must say, I really like Essaouira. Although it is very windy, that's why they call it the city of winds as well. But today, it's not so bad. So I figured, let's do a beach video, right? Nice flowers, nice houses, you know, that's it. That's Essaouira for you. Of course, this is a little bit outside the Medina. Actually, it's 2 kilometers from the Medina. And see, that's where probably not the poorest people live. And yeah, it's nice. Also, the Medina is nice. Essaouira is a very nice place, I really must say. And it's a quite touristy place. I mean, not right now, but you know, people are not pushy, so definitely good place. So, where are we? I think this is the way, yeah. Yeah, I can see all the sea. So let's see if it's actually not as windy as on the other days. I mean, I can already feel a breeze, but it was pretty, you know, heavy all the last few days. So it'll definitely be better. All right, here we are. This is like the boardwalk. Let's run over. All right, see, this is it. We are at the beach and it's a Sunday. And of course, it's a Sunday. There'll be lots of people, but it's not as bad as you think. See, this is a nice, cleanly made boardwalk that actually basically leads you all the way to the Medina. So, yeah, it's not very far. See, there's a few surfers running into the water. We've got okay weather. I mean, but it's not super clear. It was a lot clearer yesterday. I mean, you see the blue is not as blue as it could be. But Moonshine is not complaining. Let's be assured of that. Yeah, see there, over there, that's the Medina, that's the harbor, which is an amazing place. I mean, really, I visited the Medina, which is quite relaxed actually. And yeah, there's some touristy parts of it and nobody pushy. You know, I mean, people are zealous to sell something, especially after two years of corona pandemic, right? But yeah, nobody is like aggressive or anything. So, and it's very nice, you know, it's a nice Medina as well. Actually, it's quite airy. And of course, surrounded by this Portuguese structure. So, it is nice, right? And now we're at the beach, which has a name, and I did forget, I must admit, but with something with T, right? It doesn't matter. See, there's a dog running. I'm liking it. I don't know if you can see this. There are surfers, lots of surfers going out. Nobody's actually at this moment standing. I either saw one got up, or is he paddling? There's one, and he fell down. Well. Beginners. Oh, I'm sinking in here. Yeah, because the tide is doing quite a bit. See, there's it's brighter, it's darker. So the sea has been up until there. So this was in the water just a few hours before. But I think it's getting better as further I get close. You know. Yeah. Now the ground is almost stable. So also like an air surfer here doing his surfing skill. on the ground. All right. That's a fast dog. Anyways, yeah, it's a cool beach. What do you say, huh? I'm liking it. I do. There's some expensive restaurant probably and some expensive hotel. But it's all right. See, there's some camels there, some horses, you know. You can do the old, you know, renting of that. Oh, the water's coming closer. Whoa, 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 whoa. Only here in my shoes. Don't have flip-flops. Usually if I go to the beach I'm wearing flip-flops, but I don't have any here in Morocco because it's just not, you know, just not the weather. But of course it'd be perfect if I had some. I might buy some because we'll be heading down south, further down south to Agadir, maybe Tisnit, the middle left. It's all still in the air. We don't know. I want to go. It's to that. See that those rocks over there? That's where I'm headed. Oh, there's the horses. Some other camel. Salam alaikum. It's all right. Not right now. Of course, I could take a camel or a horse and ride over there. But you know, as people say, whoa, hey, all right, the dogs. This is a strange dog, and that's his dog. See, there's lots of horses. Actually, there's some camels there. Yeah, this is where the tourists come for. Yeah, horse riding, camel riding. Lots of hotels here as well. Hotels all over the place. So I guess it'll be all right. Well, actually at this moment, until the end of the year, Morocco has suspended all flights. So the borders are closed. Of course, there's quite a number of tourists in the country. And you can move about, you know, there's no restrictions. Or not that I know of, or not yet. But of course, the government has imposed this, you know, country lockdown, kind of like, because there's no lockdown inside of the country, just because of that new variant, corona variant, the Omicron variant, right? So because this thing is spreading in Europe, so of course they don't want all these, you know, Europeans coming here, which I can understand. I mean, it certainly does look like it's not very contagious and not very bad. Or I think you get it quicker, but people don't get sick. But hey, come on, I'm not an expert here, right? I'm just Moonshine and Lemongrass. I must say this is a fantastic beach, huh? Wow. Anyway, to get back to those rocks over there, those are supposed to have been the whatchamacallit. I mean, I've been here before, quite a while ago, and yeah, these stories around Jimi Hendrix and the Rolling Stones and Timothy Leary and him having lived here and supposedly he wanted to buy that island, if that's the Mogador Island, I'm not sure, I think so, which looks like Alcatraz to me. And you know, all these stories about him, you know, like him having fathered lots of children in Morocco and him having lived here during the 60s on and off, and there's lots of talk, you know, but actually none of it is true, apparently. So when he wrote that song, he came here, he was here apparently, and it's not sure. I've done some research. He was here between 1 week and 11 days in Morocco, riding around in his limousine with his driver, having stayed in 3 hotels altogether. He did not have his guitar with him, and he did not write that song here, particularly because he's known to have been here in 1969, but actually, which was actually 18 months after the publication of A Castle Made of Sand. So, I mean, he does mention Morocco in the song, in the lyrics, I think. But yeah, it's got nothing to do with him being here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry to tell you that if that was your, the fantasy you clung onto. But it's just not happening. It's just that did not happen. But there's lots of dogs. You don't see so many dogs in Morocco, actually. I mean, not compared to cats, right? And here's lots of dogs at the beach. I don't know. And there's some riders. I think they don't want to rent out these horses. I think they rented these horses themselves. Yeah, because nobody's trying to sell me anything. Nobody's trying to give me a horse or a camel, except for one guy. I was thinking that maybe I'll do a little camel ride. Although I just hate doing this. It's such a touristy thing to do. I like camels and in all kinds of various forms, right? But I'm not the kind of guy who all sits on a camel on the beach. Because maybe I'm probably at fault for that. This is very cool, really. Again, I must think of Alcatraz, especially this part there looks like a prison, right? But it's probably not, I don't know, actually. I don't know how to get there, if you can, probably. Didn't research. Anyway, so after I had destroyed your fantasies about Essaouira and Jimi Hendrix, still want to go there. It's not so much further. That was my goal for today, right? To go up to that castle made of sand, which is probably not made of sand. So come on, guys, don't hate me. Don't hate Moonshine because it destroyed your fantasies, your myth. Very sorry. It could still, say, yeah, it's true. Jimi Hendrix was here and he wrote that song here. And he fathered many children. And he stayed for months and months. Yeah. If you like that better, no problem with me. I'm alright with that. Mr. Doug, how are you? Alright, maybe I should have rented the horse. But isn't that a great place? And check it out here, the like sand dunes. And all the way over there is the Medina, which is not even that far. How far is that? Two clicks? Maybe. You can easily walk that. This is a great place. And really, today, it's not much of a wind. Yesterday was like, couldn't film, because wind, still, although I have mufflers, wind is the worst enemies of the vlogger. That is a fact. Hello, how are you? All right. It's true. She's cute. Actually, maybe I should have some distance between me and those riders, right? Because you don't you don't get with the width of it. I don't know. It's such a long beach, and of course now in the south of Essaouira there are more beaches. That's the way you go to Walivia. What a country, guys! This is really, Morocco, you think of desert, right? Souks, minty, but you don't actually think of the coast. And the coast is such an amazing place here. I have to give you one thing here in Essaouira, which is very lovely and I love it, but it's a lot of wind usually, and that is it's tiresome. So I'll probably not settle down here. Although actually I would, because I love the city and I love the old town and the restaurants and the people, it's a great place, but it's just too much wind. Anyway, let's go up to those rocks and finish this video, right? Maybe we'll meet not Mick Jagger, but Jimi Hendrix. Maybe, you never know. Maybe he's still around. And I think he died, actually. Yeah. Well, he did die. I think he died of a drug overdose when he was 27, right? It's actually sad, but lots of these very talented musicians go that way. What you can do. Come on, guys. I think that castle, or whatever that arrangement of rocks, she's standing in the water. I can't even climb it, I think. It's impossible. It's possible. Come on. Oh, we have a nice shot here, right? Fair enough. Yeah, it's obviously the whole castle, in brackets, is in the water. Because I remember when I was here last time. Oh no, that was when I was here the first time in Morocco, which was like 20 years ago, right? It was lower tide, and actually I went up there and climbed it. Or maybe just walk through the water, I'm not sure. But let's go as far as we can, right? To see if we maybe will see a footprint, you know, maybe Jimi Hendrix footprint. Maybe we'll meet one of the Rolling Stones, you know. These myths about, you know, Morocco, the rock stars coming here, and it's actually true. I think they all did like to come to Morocco, like, you know, like you'd say in the 60s and 70s. It was a heaven for writers in the 50s. I mean, I was drawn to Morocco because of, you know, writers like those guys, you know, like Paul Bowles, William Burroughs, Jack Kerouac, you know. You know, Jack Kerouac's not here so much, but you know, like the whole scene, right? Check out how far this beach is going. This is such an amazing place. I mean, you can spend a long time here. Can you see? And it goes down and down and down. Just have to love Morocco, right? All right, so this is not a castle. And I may have been actually something. See, this is definitely something that was man-made, you know, but on top of the rocks. But of course you cannot say what it was anymore. I think I read something that it could have been, but there's lots of theories out here. Like the Jimi Hendrix thing, right? He was here, by the way, right? I'm not saying he's not here, but it's just not as long as they say. All right. Yeah, it's still worth coming here. In the shadow of these riders. Oh, I like it. It's cool here. I could maybe wade, but I'm not going to. Alright, hello doggy. Hey guys. What's up? There it is. The castle made of sand, or castle in the sand. Yeah. See, now I forget. Still, it's a cool place. I like it. Here, there's lots of rocks in the sand. It's funny how it changes. There's not a single rock all the whole beach there. And here, they are. There are lots of them. Yeah, alright guys, I'm gonna call this a video on the old Jimi Hendrix Essaouira video, right? A castle made of sand. This is supposedly this is one of the main spots to, you know, take your camel or horse to, right? Yeah. It's not too far, but it has something, and it's a goal. And people need goals in their lives, right? Anyway, guys, so yeah, the call to prayer just started, and this may be a good timing to finish my video. All right, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, look for me on Instagram, and you know, subscribe, and whatever these people say. I'm still not sure how to end videos like this, so that's why I say bye bye. Slema. There's lots of sands, but it was sand here. I wanted to check this out, you know. They're like sand dunes, right? It's kind of a fence, but it goes all the way, you know. I don't know. A bit further down there, but a lot down there. Let's see what this is actually. Like, this is like, yeah, we're in the Sahara, right? It's very difficult to climb up here actually. Well, what are we gonna discover? All right, cool. Oh wow, yeah, it really is like the desert meets the sand, right? The beach. Is the beach a desert? Yes. The question remains. That's actually nice from up here. Little sand dunes here. Maybe back on the road there. Oh, it doesn't matter really. It's a mosque there. Oh no, what is this? This is a mosque. This looks like a church actually. Should I walk all the way there to investigate this? Maybe it's a lighthouse. Could be lots of things really. I think this video is long enough already. But of course I appreciate you guys watching. Good thing there are no landmines here. Oh wow. Well, this is cool here. Yeah, this is like desert, yeah. That's where we are. In the desert. I know I said goodbye already. But this is actually, I like it. So how do I get back? Probably make my way there. Yeah, whatever that is. Maybe I'll go check it out. Right. Now I'm like lost. And there's no man's land. And so I made it. It's a parking spot. Takes away a little bit of the myth, the magic, doesn't it? Nah, it's alright. Anyway guys, so this is my second goodbye and final goodbye. And if that thing is a church or a mosque or just a lighthouse, yeah, I'll just, yeah, whatever. Bye guys. Bye bye. Slema.